This is Chelsea Schaefer, and this is Season 4 of The Score. You all have listened to this podcast 750,000 times, and we are here in Season 4 to bring you even more of what you love.
Hey guys, it's Caitlin Gustav here on a Saturday morning with a mental performance tip brought to you by roping.com, powered by the Team Roping Journal. And today's mental performance tip is coming from Matt Sherwood, one of our roping.com coaches, and he is talking all about how to make sure that what you're practicing doesn't go out the window when you get to the competition, when you get to that rodeo or that jackpot. I know personally for me, I have an older horse, so I can't rope that many on him anyway, but I like to make myself rope 4 steers, only 4, and I get off, and make it feel like I'm at a World Series roping or a little jackpot down the road. And that's what I try to do to prepare myself for roping. I know others may be different. So whatever you're doing in the practice pen, make sure that you're roping with intentions to prepare yourself for the jackpot or the rodeo, and make sure when you get to the rodeo and the jackpot, you don't just completely space it. Go back to the basics and remember what you've been working on to achieve success. So Matt Sherwood's talking all about that in this episode, so enjoy and let us know what you think. If you had the chance to learn from some of the best roping legends in the world, wouldn't you? With a subscription to the new roping.com, now powered by the Team Roping Journal, you can. With a subscription to roping.com, you'll get private access to everything roping from legend ropers like Jake Barnes, Matt Sherwood, Clay O'Brien Cooper, and the late, great Ricky Green. Plus, we've recently added 26-time world champion Trevor Brazil, 2-time world champion Patrick Smith, and leading roping industry horse trainer Miles Baker. You'll also have exclusive access to over 1,000 step-by-step tutorials, run critiques, live video demos, private access to the members-only Facebook group, cutting-edge video gallery, automatic access to the mobile app, and more. Reach the next level in your roping. Subscribe to roping.com today and use promo code THESCORE15 for 15% off your membership. That's THESCORE15 for 15% off your membership.
Okay, so we just talked a little bit about simulating pressure from practicing to competition, and so now how do you make sure when you get in competition that your practices, what you practice doesn't go out the window? And I think that if we really practice with a purpose, it's a lot easier to do that. So many times I go to people's house and practice, and we rope 10 steers in a row. We just make the run. But we're not really working on anything. We're not really changing anything. We're just making the run, which no doubt helps. But then you get in competition, and then all of a sudden you're like, okay, now I need to be 9 on this steer. Everyone else is being 9. There's some things that we can do practicing that help us transition over to competition, and it's putting ourselves in the most realistic situation that we can as we practice that what competition would be. So instead, repetition is fantastic, but transition that with repetition with a purpose. Repetition with, okay, so like we talked about, we're gonna make 4 runs in a row. And then when we get in competition, we know we can do it because we've already done it. And that's going to help us not just throw our practice out the window when we get in competition. And we've talked a little bit about this before. Do the same thing scoring that we're going to have to do in competition. Do the same position. If you're going to rope running steers and you have slower steers at home, let them out a little ways. That's one thing I see when people practice is they've got where they just go with a steer every time. Well, then they're getting the throws at the top of the arena. But in competition, they might be roping running steers, and their horses have to run down the arena further than what they've been doing practicing, and they get lost going down the arena. So try to do the same things practicing as we're going to have to do in competition, because it's going to give your confidence, but your horse confidence and your partner confidence as well. If you've been doing it over and over and over, when you get in competition, you're going to be able to do it way easier.
Thank you guys for listening to Matt Sherwood on this episode of The Score, this bonus episode brought to you by roping.com, powered by the Team Roping Journal. And if you don't mind, leave us a rating and review. We would love to see those. You can go on wherever you listen to these podcasts at and give us some stars and, type up a little something. Let us know how we're doing, what we can work on, what you like, what you don't like. We enjoy reading those. And don't forget to subscribe to roping.com today. Use your promo code TheScore15 for 15% off your membership.